Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you are fine. Please support me, and like and subscribe my channel. In this part, because of the power of painting, I've seen the way, how to cross this trape. Then I've said to Sansa, I see. Then they try to cross the trape. I've said to Sansa, it's so close. If we had been shot to death, we would really be a poor couple now. Sansa replied to him, hey, we are not a couple. Ives, if you dare to speak like that again, I will leave you alone here. Ives laughing, ha 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 ha. At that moment, Ives saying to Sansa, watch out. Arrows coming towards them. Ives hold the Sansa, one arrow inside on Ives' shoulder, and they fell down, in underground palace. Ives sitting on knees and coughed. Sansa was upset and asked to Ives, are you alright? Ives replied to Sansa, that I won't die at least for now. Sansa said to him, why are you so meddlesome? Then Ives outside the arrow on shoulder. Sansa saying to Ives, let me wrap up your wound. Ives replied to her, wait. There is poison still remaining on the wound. Use this. Sansa used this medicine on Ives' shoulder. Ives saying to Sansa, that actually you are very beautiful. When you are gentle. Sansa replied to him, how dare you still flirt with me while you are seriously injured? Ives replied to her, that I really meant it. Ouch. Please be gentle. Sansa said to him, that you deserve it. Ives saying to Sansa, come and look at this. How come there is such a huge underground palace here? Sansa saying to Ives that we have investigated this. This place was once a private garden for King Yong. Somehow, it fell into the hands of the House Bolton. Ives was surprised and asked to her, that King Yan. Who the hell is he? Sansa replied to Ives that he is your father's brother. He secretly gathered a troop of 500,000 soldiers, and prepared for the rebellion. But eventually, all his troops betrayed him, and fought for Fag, King Wu of Zhou. This was where he, Ives asked to Sansa, that he what? Sansa replied to him, that he sought carnal pleasure, just like a brothel. He kept 7 concubines here, and 600 female dancer. He was sunk in pleasure every day. Everett man is a lecher. Ives saying to him, that if you said so, you meant your senior brother Greg was also a lecher, right? She replied to him, that Greg is an exception. She was angry and said to Ives, humph, every man is a lecher, especially male members of the royal family like you. You always live a luxurious and leisure life, with nothing in mind except sex. Humph, I am afraid only those ignorant women like Elizabeth and Lily will believe your words. Ives saying to Sansa, eh? Suddenly they listened the roar and both were upset. Ives saying to Sansa, what the hell is this? We would better get out of here as soon as we can. Baron and Lily, Demons and Yi also listened that roar. Yi Bolton saying to Demons, Uncle, what the hell is that? Is there a demonic beast hidden under the Cloud Willow Gardens? Demons replied to Yi, that this place was once a private garden for King Yan. During the reign of Shang dynasty. After we find nothing but a hidden passage. It's said that there is a huge underground palace, where there is a demonic beast living inside. All the time, I just thought this was just a rumor. Never thought this rumor turns to be true. Then Yi Bolton asked to him, then what should we do? Still go inside. Demons said to him, that whoever enters the underground palace will be food for that demonic beast. So, let's wait here and see for a while. Yi Bolton asked to him, Uncle, you know, Lily is still locked inside. What if that demonic beast hurts here? Demons reply to him, that he should be inside underground palace, so he can't hurt here. Yi Bolton asked to Uncle, do you know what the hell that demonic beast is? Phew, that's good. Demons saying to Yi, that the legend says, he is a horrible ancient holy beast, with a strong cultivation base. It can summon lightning bolts and make the power to destroy the world. Yi Bolton asked to him, that the Ning city will not be safe, right? On the other side, Baron and Lily listen this roar. And Baron saying to Lily, sister, what's that noise? Lily replied to him, that I don't know either. I guess it should be some type of strong demonic beast. Then Baron saying to Lily that what should we do then? If that demonic beast blocked our way out, we would have to stay inside forever, wouldn't we? Lily replied to him, that we have to stay here longer, and think a way out. On the other side, Sansa saying to Ives, hey, in such a critical moment, why are you still so careless? Ives replied to her, that I was then thinking, if that demonic beast really came for us, I would hold him back, and help you get out from up there. I have a way thought. It's quite high away from here. Sansa saying to him, Ives, you are the sect master of the Supreme Sect. The whole sect needs you. As a disciple of the Supreme Sect, it's my duty to protect you safe and sound. Ives replied to Sansa Lin, you want to disobey my order. Pass down my orders to all disciples of the Supreme Sect. If I died here today, Greg would take over the sect master position. You must get out of here alive. Ives saying to Sansa, that I suddenly think of it. Our master gave me 3 silk bags. When he was about to pass away, he told me I could open one of them when I met some problems that I can't solve. Sansa replied to him, that's good. With our master's strong prediction ability, we had predicted that we would meet some trouble here. Ives saying to Sansa, but there comes a problem. Which one I should open? Sansa replied to him, didn't our master tell you which one you should open first? Ives saying to her, that he said nothing, and I forget to ask him about this. No time to think about this. Let's just casually open one. I hope our master could foresee our situation today. Then Ives opened the bag. He saw one note. He saying to Sansa, a note. In such a dangerous situation, what the use of a note? Sansa saying to him, unfold it right now. Then Ives read the notes, let them nature take its course. Do what your inner heart tells you to do. Both were upset and Sansa saying to Ives, that what does it mean? Ives replied to her, that let the nature take its course. Our master wants me to resign to my fate. Sansa saying to Ives, that are you sure these 3 silk bags were left our master? Ives replied to Sansa, yeah, I am sure. Sansa saying to Ives, that since this is really left to you by our master, he must have had some reasons. Given his heavenly god cultivation base, it's not a hard thing for him to foresee your fate. Ives replied to her, that you are right. The first sentence means, I need to resign to my fate. What the hell is my inner heart telling me to do now? Sansa asked to him, that why are you looking at me? Ives, it's not time for kidding. Ives laugh, ha 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 ha, and then saying to Sansa, that I am just kidding. I somewhat understand why our master left these 3 silk bags to me. Ives saying to her, that our master is right. Sansa asked to him, that what the hell did our master mean by saying these? Ives replied to her, that it's normal that you don't understand. This is the secret of our supreme sect. There is no time to explain this. No matter what happens next, we have no choice but to face our fate. Then the roar sound coming towards them. Ives saying to Sansa, that I can use the Celestial Slayer to hurt it, and you do me to help. Both were afraid and at that moment Beast came there. He licked his foot. Ives was sitting and saying, Sansa saying to Ives, that was the horrible noise just now made by it. Ives replied to her, never underestimate it. It's a Pixiu. Whether it's large or small, it's an ancient holy beast, anyway. Sansa saying to Ives, that is this the legendary Pixiu? But it doesn't look terrifying at all. Ives saying, the beast again noise. Ives put his hand on ears and saying to Sansa, that it really deserve its reputation. It should have such amazing spiritually. Sansa asked to Ives, what the hell is wrong with this demonic beast? Ives replied to her, that Pixiu is a holy beast, having a very long reaches adulthood when it's 10,000 years old. A Pixiu below 3,000 years old is still just a cub. Judging from its size and appearances, it should be a cub of 1,000 to 2,000 years old. Sansa replied to him, a cub of Pixiu. It was this little thing that almost scared both of us to death. Ives saying to her, that don't look down upon it. It was born with a godlike body. The common attacks can do no damage to it. I am afraid, with our current power, we are no match for it. Sansa was worried and saying to him, that is this little thing, so powerful. Ives saying to Sansa, never look down upon an ancient holy beast. Sansa asked to Ives, why there is an ancient holy beast here? Did King Yan capture it, and then raised it in this underground palace? Ives replied to Sansa, that I have no idea with what method he captured it. What is certain that this Pixiu has been raised up here. If not, it would have broken out of this tiny underground palace earlier. This little thing is so calm here, though it has a very strong cultivation base. The ancient book says, Pixiu is an auspicious beast. This seems to be true. Beast again roar on Ives. Ives laugh ha ha ha. Sansa asked to him, then what should we do with it now? It's holding us here now. I am afraid we also can't get out of here, if we still do not think. Ives replied to her, that let me think. Pixiu, I have a way out. Since this little thing is raised here, there must be some good stuff for it to eat. Pixiu is an auspicious beast. The legend says, that all Pixiu owners are the richest of the rich. A Pixiu can swallow all things without leakage, implying that it can attract weather from all over the world. Sansa asked to her that where did you hear all this? Ives replied to her that there are countless ancient masterpieces in the book hall of our supreme sect. If you had put a little more heart into learning, you would have known it's a pixie earlier. After that Ives gave a piece of gold to Beast, and Ives saying to Sansa that it's just as I expected. As an ancient holy beast, it can devour anything, but it likes eating gold best. Judging from its body size, it can swallow down about 100 liang of gold per day. Sansa was surprised and saying to Ives, what? 100 liang of gold? We can't afford to keep it. Even though our supreme sect has abundant gold and silver, I am afraid we can't afford to keep such a gold eater. Ives replied to her, that enough, let me try. Then Ives gave more gold pieces to small beast, Pixiu happily eating all these. Sansa saying to Ives, that never thought he would use gold to win the preference of this Pixiu. I don't know adopting this little thing is a blessing or curse. After all, it can swallow down about 100 liang of gold per day. That means it can swallow down over 30,000 liang of gold per year. And it will grow up. Who knows how large its appetite will be. After that, Ives pick up the Pixiu and saying to Sansa, that this proves to be a false alarm. Since we are here, let's go inside to have a look. Sansa asked to Ives, what? Go inside, Ives, are you sure you can afford to keep this gold eater? Ives replied to her, that I am pretty sure. Sansa asked to him, you know, it can eat about 5 kilograms gold per day. The amount of gold it eats per year is more than the annual amount of gold our supreme sect earns. Ives replied to Sansa, that don't worry. Pixiu is the ancient beast which have infinite luck and attract wealth from all over the world. It will earn us more than what we pay. How can't we afford to keep it? Sansa saying to Ives, that you will believe these mysterious things. Anyway, I will never believe it. Ives replied to her, that just listen to me. I won't let you down. Sansa thinking that how could Ives earn more than 1,500 kilograms gold a year? Just count on this foodie in his arms. Sansa replied to Ives, all right. Just keep it, if you are really willing to keep it. After all, the gold and silver of the supreme sect are all yours. Even if you dissipate your wealth, it will have nothing to do with me. Then small beast moving towards the inside of room. Then small beast smell the floor like he finding something. Then one place small beast dig the hole. Sansa and Ives are surprised. Then Ives asked to Sansa, what is it doing? Then small beast find the sword and it keep up the sword on mouth and moving toward Ives. Then small beast roar. Then Ives saying to small beast, that you want to give it to me, right? Then again small beast roar. Roar. Small beast gave the sword to Ives. Ives seeing towards the sword and saying that this is not an ordinary sword. Then Ives ding the sword on his hand, suddenly a golden color light spread everywhere. Ives was surprised and saying to Sansa, that a good sword. Sansa saying to Ives, that what a strong sword aura. It seems there is some flame power hidden inside this sword. Ives saying to Sansa, that you see. Is it worthy to change it with several gold ingots? Small beast saying, humph. Sansa was shocked and saying to Ives, that I admit you are amazing okay. Ives replied to Sansa, that Pixiu is the ancient holy beast. Though it eats about 5 kilograms gold per day, it has the ability to detect all valuable treasures within a 100 miles radius. So, it's known as an auspicious beast that can attract the wealth from all over the world. Sansa asked to Ives, why didn't you tell me earlier? Ives replied to her, that if I told you all, there would be nothing mysterious. Look, there are words on this sword. The Ives read the words and say, celestial killing sword. Then Sansa asked to Ives, Thar what? Is this the legendary celestial killing sword of the heavenly sect? Ives replied to her, that I am not sure. But judging from the sword is not a thing belonging to the mortal world. A holy sword has a spurt. We should take a good care of this sword. Then Sansa asked to Ives, that now, it's you gave this holy weapon to me. Ives replied to Sansa, that I have had the celestial slayer with me, not worse than this sword. It's the wisest decision to give this celestial killing sword to you. Sansa saying to Ives, but this is an ancient holy weapon. As you said, it's invaluable. Are you really willing to give it to me? Ives replied to her, humph. 100 pieces of ancient holy weapons are far less important than you. Not to mention just one piece. Sansa saying to Ives, that I can't take it, for it's too valuable. Ives reply to her, take it. This is an order. Sansa was upset and Ives saying to her, let's go. Hey, if you get a whiff or some good stuff again, don't forget to tell me, please. Ha ha ha, then the small beast again roar. Sansa thinking about Ives and say, which one is the real him? Ives saying to Sansa, that why are you still standing there? Hurry up, you want the sect master to risk his life to scout out the road alone. Sansa thinking that I just thought too much. He is still that annoying jerk. He never changed. On the other side, Yi Bolton asked to demons that the noise inside suddenly stopped. Has that demonic beast been killed? Or has it eaten those several people? Nothing will happen to Lily, right? Demons saying to Yi, enough. Let's go inside have a look. But, we need to be extra careful. On the other way, Baron saying to Lily, sister, look. Sister, there used to be a magic array here. It seems that someone has activated it. Lily was worried and saying to Baron, that oh no. Could it be Ives? Baron saying to Lily, sister, you meant. It was possibly Ives, who activated this magic array. Lily replied to him, yes. Demons and Yi Bolton are both familiar with magic arrays set up here, so they will never active them. If Ives knows we were kidnapped by them, it's very likely that he will follow them secretly to this place. Baron saying to Lily, that if Ives knows everything, I don't think it was he who activated the magic array here. Lily saying to Baron, that the magic arrays here are extremely complicated, and there is even a powerful demonic beast in the underground palace. If Ives died because of us, it would be all my faults. Baron saying to her, that don't worry, sister. I think, with his cultivation base, Ives won't die that easily. We find a way to the underground palace, and search for him around there. How about this? Lily saying to him, all right. After that, Baron asked to Lily, sister, why did you stand up? Lily replied to him, that the situation is urgent. I can't pretend to be a cripple anymore. I want to go down to search for Ives. Baron saying to her, okay, I will go with you. Sister, there is a sign of wear on this magic array. It seems that it leads to the place under here. Lily saying to Baron, maybe it is where the underground palace is situated. Baron, you stay here. Baron surprised and saying to Lily, that there is a terrifying demonic beast in the underground palace. How could I let you go down there alone? You live, I live. You die, I die. Lily saying to him, all right. On the other side, Ives saying to Sansa, that why this small road is full of twists and turns. Can we really find them? Sansa replied to him, Ives, you said you had read through the books stored inside the hall of the Supreme Sect. Didn't you? Didn't you read 1 or 2 books about wayfinding? Ives replied to Sansa, that, it's hard to say. Then they saw the big hall door, and Ives saying to Sansa, this is, the mysterious bird seat. It seems that King Yan indeed wanted to raise troops to usurp the throne when he was alive. These people were responsible for the decline of the Shang Empire. They'd never thought about overall situation, and only cared about their own interests. Sansa saying to Ives, that I don't think it was his fault only. When an empire is flourishing, every royal member is granted a share of land. And there are about 100 men who claim to be the king. They are either the sons or the grandsons of the emperor, who don't want to get to the supreme throne. It's only a matter of time that some king will raise his troops to rebel. The final winner was King Wu. Shang Empire perished in this way, so will Zhou Empire. Ives saying to Sansa, you really surprised me. I never thought you would say such reasonable words. From now, I got to look at you with new eyes. Sansa replied to Ives, am I that stupid in your eyes? Ives replied to Sansa, of course not. In my eyes, you are extraordinary smart, and as pretty as a fairy. All other women in the world do not have 1/10,000th of your beauty. Sansa saying to Ives, stop flirting. Ives replied to her, hey, I am serious about it. Then Ives checked the seat and saying to Sansa, this seat was only made with bronze. It stands to reason that an emperor seat should be made with gold. Then Ives asked to Sansa, why there is a row of teeth prints? Small beast tried to tell them something. Sansa asked to Ives, that what is it doing? Ives replied to her, that he said, once a time, when he was hungry. He thought this stuff was edible. And then he held this seat, and gnawed at it on non-stop, only to find it tasted very awful. Sansa laughing, ha ha ha. Small beast say, humph. Sansa saying to Ives, that I have to say, he is as weird you. Ives replied to her, that it's impossible. After all, I am sect master of the Supreme Sect. Then Sansa saying to Ives that it seems that there is nothing here except an underground palace. Then Ives replied to her, that King Yan built such a grand sun palace. There must be something valuable hidden here. Then Ives opened the box, and saying to Sansa, empty. Then he turned the button and take up it. Ives saying to Sansa, that you see, there is a secret button here. Golden light spread everywhere, and both were surprised to seeing these. On the other side, Greg asked to one lady, that any news about our sect master. He replied to her, yes, our sect master went into the Cloud Willow Gardens, and has not yet come out. Before our sect master went into there, demons and Ye Bolton from the House of Bolton kidnapped Lily Windsor and Baron Windsor from the House Windsor. Greg saying to her, Cloud Willow Gardens. The House of Bolton, our sect master went into there alone. Then the lady saying to Greg, that no, he went into there with Sansa. Greg saying to her, that go with me to the Cloud Willow Gardens. Yes. Sansa saying to Ives, oh my goodness. Ancient gold weapons lying in that place. Ives say, this is the hidden treasure of King Yan. Small beast roaring going towards the gold for eating. Ives caught the small beast and saying, hey, wait, you can't eat this. They are full of treasure and weapons. These weapons seems not simple, at least elementary holy weapons. Some armors exclusively made for generals. Is there anything else of value? There are also paintings. Jade ware. They are all stuffs worth much gold. This is the purple holy jade, isn't this? This kind of jade can help Lily to repair her injured meridians to some extent. Let me take some away. These darts look not bad, and are even made odd cold iron. They are far better than darts used by Elizabeth. Let me take them away. Sansa saying to Ives, are you a robber? You take away everything that you see. Ives reply to her, that how can you say, I am a robber? Let me explain to you. Why I am not. First, these treasure are hidden here, belonging to no man now. Second, King Yan was a courtier of my Shang Empire. I can take away some of his stuffs even if he were still alive. Is there anything wrong with it? I have some mercy on him, because I didn't punish him for having the intention of rebellion. Sansa saying to Ives, that anyway, you always have a point. Ives reply to Sansa, that I am not that easily satisfied. I won't take away only 1 or 2 pieces of treasures. I will have Greg bring some disciples here to take away all treasures here one day. Sansa reply to him, that take away all treasures. Ives saying to Sansa, that yeah, so many rare treasures. I can't just leave them hidden here. Some of these treasures can tremendously increase the strength of our supreme sect. You deserve the credit for finding so many treasures. Small beast was happy and laugh, ha ha. Ives saying that no wonder he is known as an auspicious beast that can attract the wealth. On the first day, he has brought us 2 surprises. Sansa thinking that it seems that this jerk makes a right bet. Then they listen the sound of footstep, and both were afraid and Ives fell down on Sansa. Sansa say, ouch. Ives saying to her, that it's so close. Fortunately, you didn't activate the 5 elements patterns just now. You go to be more careful please do not walk around. You know, Sansa was saying to Ives, let me go, please. Oh. On the other side, Baron saying to Lily, that look. There is a space inside here. At that moment, Lily and Baron reach there, and Baron calls Ives. Both were shocked to seeing that. Sansa say, oh no. Lily was surprised and say, Ives. Both are stand up. Sansa was angry and say Ives, you bastard. Ives saying to them, I just. Baron saying to Ives, you don't need to explain. I know what you are doing. But it's not appropriate to do it. At such a place, right? Ives asked to Baron, what? Lily replied to Ives, that I didn't mean to interrupt you too. Sorry, it's our faults. Ives put hand on head and thinking, that oh no. They won't believe me, no matter how I explain it. Forget it, there is no need to explain. Then Baron asked to Ives, who's she? Baron thinking that I always think elder sister is the most beautiful woman in around the world. And will sure marry Ives one day. But, I never thought this woman would suddenly appear. Who is even not less beautiful than my sister, and have such intimate relationship with Ives. Then Ives relied to Baron that this is Sansa, my childhood sweetheart and junior sister. We separated from each other when we were small kids. I just met her a few days ago. Lily replied to Ives, oh, your childhood sweetheart. Nice to meet you, Sansa. Sansa laugh, ha ha ha. Baron coming near to Ives and saying him, Ives, though it's very common that a man marries many women, it's still not appropriate to make. Ives replied to Baron, that hey, you little brat. Keep your mouth shut up. Sansa was aggressive and thinking that I really want to chop him into half. After that, Ives saying to them, all right, let me tell you the whole story. Sansa has loved me deeply. Since she was a little girl. Sansa was angry and say, "Hey, what did you say?" Ives stopped the Sansa and say, "But we both know what we can do, and what we can't. We activated the 5 elements pattern here just now due to the careless, so I fell down upon her body to protect her. The situation just now is emergent." Baron was surprised and say, 5 elements pattern. Oh my goodness, why there are so many treasures. Ives surprised and saying to them, "Look, someone set up a 5 elements pattern around this jade chest. This 5 elements pattern is extremely complicated. So there must be something rare inside this chest." Then Sansa saying to Ives, "That I thought as you do. Ives, do you have any way to break this 5 elements pattern?" Ives replied to her, "Sigh, this pattern is so complicated that I am not sure whether I can break it or not." Then Baron saying to Ives, "That why there are so many treasures in this dungeon?" Ives replied to Baron, that these were King Yong treasures. This underground palace was the base area where he plotted to rebel. I don't know what is inside this jade chest. After that, Lily saying to Ives, that it's all my faults. I didn't do anything to help you. And I have brought you so much trouble. Sansa saying to Lily, that you don't have to blame yourself. This jerk has a way to get out of this dungeon. Don't worry. Then Ives saying that this underground palace is his treasure's house. So there must be entrance and exit doors to transport these treasures and weapons. It may take some time, but I believe we can get out of here. But, since we have known there is something extraordinary in this chest, how can we leave it here? Naturally, we need to think a way to take it away. Then Ives enter in 5 elements pattern, and Sansa asked to Ives, that do you have any way to break this 5 elements pattern? Ives replied her, that no, I am not very familiar with the 5 elements pattern and 8 trigrams patterns. This pattern is extremely complicated. So I have no way to break it. Then Lily came there and saying to them, that let me have a try. Ives asked to Lily, that oh, you know the 5 elements and 8 trigrams. Lily replied to him, that when I sat in the wheelchair before, I often read some books about the 5 elements pattern to kill time. I am not sure if I can break this pattern or not. Ives saying to Lily, that you don't need to be modest. Since we don't have any way else, why not let you have a try? Lily replied to Ives, I will try my best. Then Lily enter in 5 elements pattern and try to break it. Ives saying to Sansa, that I never thought Lily would know the 5 elements and the 8 trigrams far better than me. Sansa replied to him, that are not you omnipotent? Ives saying to Sansa, that Lily is so impressively smart. It's really amazing, while you can fall asleep the moment you start to read a book. Sansa saying to Ives, that you jerk. Humph. At that moment demons reached there and saying to them, I never thought you all would be here. It really saves me much time. And I never thought there would be a palace under the Cloud Willow Gardens, with so many treasures hidden here. God blesses the house of Bolton. Ives say, demons, ye Bolton saying that 15 minutes ago uncle, look at this. This is Lily wheelchair. Did she fall down into the underground palace, already? Was it she who activated this 5 elements pattern? Is she in danger now? But how did she manage to get out of the dungeon? She, demons saying to ye, that enough, enough. Be quiet, she really managed to get out of the dungeon. There is an entrance. Come and go down with me to have a look. Ye Bolton saying to demons, uncle, the legend says there is a demonic beast in this underground palace. Demons replied to ye, that you coward bastard. Don't you love her only? She is now in danger. Don't you have any guts to go down to save her? Ye Bolton replied to demons, that I do love her. But it doesn't mean I have to risk my life for her. Uncle, given your cultivation base, you can easily flee away, even if you are no match for that ancient holy beast. But you know, I can't. I am just courting death. If I go down there with you, right? Demons saying to ye, humph, cut the crap. Wait here, and I will go down to have a look. Ye Bolton replied to him, yes. Uncle, demons saying that given the current situation, there is nothing to say between us now. I will send you all to hell. Then demon's eyes color changed and he saying, including you, Lily Windsor. Sansa saying to Ives, that I will try to hold him back, and meanwhile you need to find a chance to sneak attack him. Don't fight desperately, if there are other ways to deal with him. Demons thinking that I can't let anyone else know the secret about this underground palace. Then demons saying to Lily, that I didn't notice you get on your feet just now. I always think your cultivation base was destroyed, and you have to be confined to the wheelchair. But, I never thought the potion in your body would have been removed. You almost hide this from everyone else. Lily replied to demons that I have to survive. I never thought it was you. Who poisoned me? I suddenly realized that you are an expert at using potion. No wonder Yi Bolton still persists in marrying me, though I am a cripple. You have the way to remove the potion inside the body, right? Demons replied to Lily, that Year always has something for you. But you refused him cruelly over and over again. Don't blame me for being rude. Ives laugh, ha ha ha, you bastard. Are you here to amuse me? Year always has something for Lily. Ha ha ha, you won't forget what he did before B, right? He was caught peering at Moonstark taking a bath. As a consequence B, he was ripped off naked, and streets. This news was spread out through the G prefectures. What a shame for the House Bolton. If I had a son like him, I would have slapped him to death earlier. Then Demons saying, cut the crap. You have no right to judge my son. And then Demons was disappear. Ives was shocked and say, what? Yi Bolton is your son. At that moment, Demons coming towards Ives for attack on him. Then Sansa moved forward in front of Demons, and she stopped the attack with sword power. Demons think that good sword. Baron was also surprised, and saying to Ives that your childhood sweetheart has an amazing cultivation base, and even you are no match. Then Ives tells the Baron this is the antidote. Lily seeing towards Sansa and thinking that Sansa is not only as pretty as a fairy, but has such a cultivation base. Demons saying to Sansa, that who the hell are you? How could you reach such a cultivation level at such a young age? Sansa thinking that I can't hold him back anymore. What is that bastard doing now? Ives opened the bottle of poison gas. Baron asked to Ives, what is this? Ives replied to him, that red scales poisonous gas. Sansa thinking that humph. Just as expected, he wanted to resort to the dirty tricks again. Demons say, poison gas. He put hand on nose and mouth. Lily saying to Ives, but Sansa. Ives replied to her, that don't worry. There won't be nothing wrong with her. Before fighting against him, she has eaten the antidote. Demons thinking about Ives and say, you shameless. How dare you use such a dirty tricks? Baron saying to Ives, that you use the poisonous gas to temporarily control him, but he is a level 7 martial master. After all he can easily hold his breath for several hours, so I am afraid this poisonous gas won't work for him. Then Ives saying to Baron, that I naturally know this. A level 7 martial master indeed can hold his breath for several hours, but that's only if there is no fight. He is now locked in such a fierce fight, I think he can hold his breath for at most 1 hour. Thanks for watching my video.